to that photo. Are you able to see it while standing there?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, according to the state, as per the testimony of Mr. Mabaso, and Mr. Mabaso, this is a photo that was downloaded from the gadget with cell phone numbers ending 8169. That's the cell phone that we're using. Yeah. That's page. Yeah. Now, this is a photo that was taken on 26 October 2014. And the time at which this photo was taken is actually reflected there on the photo itself. I think it's common cause between the defense and the state that time it's 28 minutes past 5 o'clock in the evening and 39 seconds. It's written 17:28:39. That number, the court was told that it reflects the time at which the photo was taken. Now, my instructions are that this photo, when this photo was taken, those two people that are appearing there, that is accused number 3 and accused number 5, were at George Koch. Were at George Koch at the time at which this photo was taken. Now, when we go to the record of the cell phone data, around that time, 17:28:39, around that time, not exactly the time, but around that time, what does the cell phone data say the phone was at that time?
So the closest time I have to 1728 would be 1734, reflecting on the set of data, 1734, 48 seconds on the 26th of October 2014, and the tower reflected there is Ben Rose.
Now, let's go to photo number 46. Page 46. I want us to refer to. Now, according to my instructions, in fact, before I get there, according to the state's version from Mr. Mabaso, it is not in dispute that this photo was taken on the 26th of October 2014.
Can I see the date, please?
Thank you. Now, according to the version that I'm getting, is that this photo was taken in the morning prior to accused number 3 and his company leaving for Spruit. That area there, that is at a corner of Main and Nugget Street in Joburg. That is prior to their departure to Spruit. The street is Main and Nugget Street. That was prior to their departure to Spruit and ultimately ending up at Lesedi. Thank you, ma'am. I know this is none of you're not privy to this information. Thank you. But because of the evidence, because of your evidence, in terms of the cell phone data, these photos get to be relevant as well. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Now let's go to photo number 47, 47 and 48. and 48. That is photo number 47. Let's go to photo number 48. Exactly. Now, again, according to the state's version, which we don't dispute, photo number, these photos were taken on the 26th of October 2014, and also on the photo number 48 was also taken on the 26th of October 2014. In other words, both photos were taken on the same day. Now, unfortunately, there is a photo album that is called a working copy from which these photos were taken. The state handed us that working copy. From that working copy, it's indicated that the times at which these photos were taken, it's photo that is depicted on page number 47 was taken at 15:30, 31 seconds. And the photo that is depicted on photo number 48 is taken also at 15:30. That is now the information that we received from the working copy that we got from the state, which information also is not in dispute. Now, at that time, where does the gadget, or which tower picks up the gadget of the that relates to the phone ending with 169? 8169, yes.
So the closest time that I have to 15:30 on the 26th of October 2014 is 15:41, 31 seconds. And the tower reflecting there is Phosphorus West.
Thank you.
West.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. According to the instructions that I have, this is the place that is referred to as the Sedi. That is the place that the accused and his company were visiting on that day. So there's no wonder why his phone or the gadget that he was in possession actually got picked up by this Phosphorus Square Tower. Phosphorus West Tower, I'm sorry. I know, again, that you're not privy to this information.
I've just picked up on you mentioning Lesedi. We do have a Lesedi tower. Although it doesn't reflect on the set of data where Phosphorus is indicated. I've just had the look at the map that I've opened earlier. We do have a Lesedi tower there as well.
Where is the Sedi, ma'am?
If we refer back to, I think it's J7.
What I mean is, where is the Sedi? Is it a place that is in Phosphorus? Is it a place that is in Katlehong? Or is it a place that is in somewhere else?
It is in the vicinity of Phosphorus.
Now, page 91.
Of the same data, triple G1.
Of page,
Are we on the same exhibit?
I think page 91 is just an extension.
91.
It's not a data, we on exhibit S.
S.
Yes, on exhibit S, page 91. I think it's just an extension of the photos that the state gave us as per the working copy. Apparently, it cannot be blamed because it's a... It's not there. Basically, this is what I'm referring to.
Thank you.
Thank you. That page 91, it's also a photo that was taken on the 26th of October, 2014. Unfortunately, it did not form part of this photo album. It only was used in the working copy, which has not been made available to the court, but it was made available to us. The state does not have a problem with that. Thank you. May I get my...
Do you have a copy of that?
I don't have the copy of the exhibit readily available at this stage.
Yeah, just give it an exhibit number and make it available today.
I'm not sure if it was handed up as well, that particular photo.
Mr. Mnisi'S says, I don't have it because it's a working copy.
Actually, my lord, it's annotated on top there as Exhibit S. It's something that was handed to us by the state.
So,
I think it forms part of
So,
the
Mr.
broader
S-
Exhibit S that we are busy with.
do you have that exhibit S
I do have Exhibit S, my lord.
with that photo?
Not with that one, because when Exhibit S was compiled, that photo did not form part of the photo album by Sergeant. So it was, I think we incorporated it as part of Exhibit S because it was just an extension of Exhibit S. I think sometime last year in August when Mabasa gave
Was
evidence.
evidence led on that photo by the state?
Evidence was laid.
On that photo?
That's correct, my lord.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Mnisi'S.
As it is a court, ma'am. Ma'am, this is just to complete the picture. Exhibit S here on page 91 also indicates. Let me just explain to the court what is contained in here. It shows accused number 3 with some of his friends and the place where they are. It's just a continuation of photo number
48.
it's a continuation of photo number 47 and photo number 48, because it also denotes, it indicates the place called Liseli, which photo was also taken at 3:30. Thank you. Now, accused says, when all this was happening, when all these pictures were taken, his phone was used, number one. Number two, his phone was had always been in his possession when this phone photos were taken. In other words, he would request somebody to take a photo of them using his phone, and then he would take back his phone. Now, to authenticate this was also confirmed by Stein. Now, in Exhibit 02, in Exhibit 02, paragraph 9, which is on page 42 to page 43.
May I have a copy, please?
We request the state to assist you with that. You know, when the state gives us copies, it just gives me one, you see. It doesn't give us two, it gives me one, because I'm the one that is representing accused, with the understanding that if extra copies are to be made available, the state will kindly assist. Thank you. So apparently the state is busy with the state's affidavit, that is Exhibit
Advocate Mnisi can assist the witness by reading the relevant passage.
Oh, okay. No, thank you. If I've got that permission from the state, it's fine. Now, on page 42, on paragraph 9, I don't know how I'm going to read this, but it's written, photo taken by phone 072 766 8169 on 26 October 2014 at 5:31 in the afternoon. Now, there are a bit of sketches here, so I don't know how I'm going to read these sketches. But basically, these are some extraction of the photo that I've referred you to.
One thing about Mnisi, he's going to be minding his own business when it comes to affairs of the state and what the state needs to do for Opinki Dearest. Have you guys noticed this is the longest time that we have gone without hearing Opinki, because she is like a staring, okay? She wants to be that relevant girl, and all she has to do today is sit and listen to Mnisi. Mnisi is telling the story through the photos. Why is Pinky involved in the photos? You might be asking yourself, because the photos go through, is it the GRS? The photos, if they're taken on a smartphone, they get a label, they have a date, and then they're transmitted, or should I say, data is transmitted on the cell phone towers. So when you're taking a photo right now and you have your location services turned on, you've learned something today. Those towers are pinging you and pinging you and pinging you. And even though the photo is just living in your phone, it could one day become part of a criminal investigation. In this case, will these photos be able to clear accused number 3? And as you know, if accused number 3 is clear, that means everybody is cleared, okay? We all know, okay, the 5 accused were not there on the 26th of October 2014, but do you know whose phones they should pay attention to? The phones of the people who were actually in the house, the eyewitnesses, the actual eyewitnesses. I've never seen a case where eyewitnesses, the state has absolute no interest in eyewitness. But you know what? I digress. Let's focus on Mnisi and Upinki and accused number 3's cell number. So we need to, by the end of this video, we will figure out if Mnisi will be satisfied, if Mnisi has some punchlines that he's going to throw, and if Upinki is going to further confirm accused number 3's alibi. Okay, so stay tuned. Make sure you do the things that make the channel happy. And yes, I'm happy. 35,000 subscribers. I see you. Thanks for bringing us to our goal before the end of July. So I absolutely love it. I love you, love you, love you. But you know what? I'm talking too much. Please like the video. Like the video already, okay? I've been very quiet, just like Pinky. So at this point, like the video. That's the cheapest and freest thing you can do for me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's continue on. Mnisi, back to you.
Now, it also reads the photos that were taken on a day before the incident, which is the 25th of October 2014, at 47 minutes past 4 in the afternoon, which I have not referred you to. On page 43, he says, there were photos taken by the phone 072-766-8169 on 26 October 2014 at 28 minutes past 5 in the afternoon, and he also includes example of those photos, although they are very blurry, they are in black and white color. But the essence of what I'm saying is the photos that I've referred you to are photos that were taken by the gadget with the number ending 8169. Thank you. That is not in dispute between the defense and the state. Now, accused number 3, if needs be, would come and tell this court that on that day in question, actually it is his custom that his phone is always in his possession. He will only hand it over to somebody when photos are taken, but he's the sole possessor of his phone. I know you don't know that. Yeah, you might not have a comment. Thank you. Thank you. That is briefly what accused number 3 would come and tell this court if circumstances were to demand that he should do that. Thank you. Thank you. Now, you recall yesterday I said that there was information that we were putting in abeyance. Actually, I said I pause because putting in abeyance could be too far. I'm now reverting back to that information. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, is it true, is it so that you are also requested to assist the state in terms of Section 205 with the download of cell phone data on the following cell phone number? There are so many numbers there, but I'm going to read just the whole number there. Ne? That is 276 270 44358. I'm reading the number that appears on that MSISDN block.
Can you refer me to the exhibit that has that data, please?
I just have loose leaflets here, but I think that number has actually been referred to on a number of occasions here at court, if I'm not mistaken. Just a second. Yes. For instance, it has been referred to in Exhibit 02 as well. But I just want a specific exhibit where you specifically referring to this number. Thank you, ma'am. I've just been assisted here. You know, the reason why we're taking so long because we've got so many exhibits here, but nonetheless, exhibit J1. You've got it.
Which page are we referring to?
I'm referring you to page 8.
Page,
Just a second, page 8 of 4649. Page 8 of 8649.
page 8.
Yes.
Okay. The RICA information? Is that
Yeah.
what you're referring to?
That's the number, yes. That's the number that I want us to be busy with. That is the number that I've just read out to you, which is 27827044358.
Yes, it's the page with the RICA information.
Yes. I want us to deal with that number. Thank you.
Funa-ke sibheke manje le number engikubizele yona-ke ibhaliwe-ke lapha phezulu 278 270444358.
Is it correct, ma'am, that you were requested to do a section, in terms of section 205, that you were requested to do a data analysis on this form? Basically, it belongs to, it is alleged here at court that it belongs to Kelly Kumalo. I don't know that, but it is linked with Kelly Kumalo, so the state says.
I was requested in terms of the section 205 to provide call-related data on that cell phone number.
Now, I've got an extract here. I'm going to show you, although it's marked, but I'm going to show you because I don't see where it's marked as an exhibit. I've got an extract here, which is your affidavit. I think that is the best way in which I should do it. Just for you to identify if that is your affidavit and the information contained in here and the annexures there too, are you familiar with them? Thank you. Because it's not been numbered, but this information again we got from the state.
Yes, I can confirm that this is my statement.
So that is your affidavit that comprises of 3 pages, not so?
It did have 3 pages. I, however, don't have a copy of that.
Let me assist you with a copy because I've made copies of your affidavit as well.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry, it's similar to the one that you just went through. Thank you, ma'am. As I say, we can exclusively go on with the information that is contained in your affidavit. As I'm saying, I'm not so sure whether this has already been dealt with here at court, but this information that we got from the state, and you are saying that, do you confirm that that is your affidavit, and the information that is contained therein exclusively falls within your own purview and your own knowledge, and you accept it as is?
Yes.
Thank you.
As I see, I just want to make mention that the first 3 pages actually form or is included in Triple J1.
In Triple J1.
Yes, but I don't have the pages with the call data. I just want to make sure that I have this on Triple J1. So if you can just bear with me for a second.
Yeah, no, you're correct, man. It is actually there in Triple J1.
Yes, so I can confirm that the first 3 pages are part of my Triple J1, but
Thank you.
I do not have the other 2 pages
Thank you.
as part of this.
May you kindly read that information into records on paragraph 8.
So paragraph 8 states, these are the service provider's comments.
Yes.
Call data and the profiles have been supplied as requested. Data has not been attached nor added to as an annexure to this manual statement due to the data being voluminous. The case had to be registered into smaller or shorter periods. The data can be obtained from the following case IDs, which is 550713 and 550720, which was supplied with a memo and affidavit.
So, I think in a video yesterday, I said, you know what, I really, really, really don't like it when the defense likes to park a question that they have, especially with the Pinky Dearest. They've been doing a lot of car parking over there. There's like a whole parking lot. Guess what Mnisi said? Guess what Mnisi Wemvula said? Mnisi said, don't include me in that drama, okay? Suddenly today he says, right, let's go back to where I paused you yesterday. And he has Upinki reading her affidavit into the record. I mean, you know what? I was quite impressed. I stand corrected. Okay, I spoke too soon. I'm happy with the defense. I'm very happy. I'm happy with the togetherness. I'm happy with the teamwork. They're demonstrating a lot of teamwork. The synergy is impressive. Speaking of synergy, I am still worried. I know, we complain so much about Judge Rata that we expect that now that he is kind of copacetic, he is mellowed down, that we would be happy. No. No, because something is wrong. There's something he's not telling us, and I feel like there's a surprise. There's a comment that I saw earlier that said, I don't trust him. Something is going to happen. But you know what? I wonder what it is that has changed, that has him so cooperative. Okay, he is so cooperative, and I don't know why I almost said confiscation, the word that Usbanda has introduced me to, because wow. But Sbanda has given up on his endless objections. He realizes this is a losing battle. He's not getting anywhere with it. But let me know in the comment section what you think so far of Mnisi today, how he went. I just think he just wanted to put those photos into the record and get Upinki to confirm so that it is crystal clear to Judge Rata. Accused number 3 wasn't there, and if accused number 3 wasn't there and he had his phone the entire time, that means accused number 4 and 5 had nothing to do with the murder of Senzo either. That is it from me today. Make sure you leave me a comment. I want to definitely hear your thoughts down below. You guys did amazing yesterday with the comment section. Thank you. Absolutely love it. I think I'll do a full video responding to some of the comments as well. So stay tuned to a lot of that. You guys gathered me over there in the community tab. I wanted to do the Time of Best video today, and you said, stick with Mnisi Wemvula. So here it is. Make sure, please like, comment, and subscribe, because I absolutely love it when you do. And we're gonna go into Numalo. Yeah, there's more. I think I still have a little bit Mnisi commentary to do, and then we're gonna go into Numalo. It is what it is. I will do that in a separate video, so this one is not so long. I don't know why my videos are suddenly so long, but let me end here before I digress. Here we go.